Hey, Science 8, here's your experiment for flow rates. Now, I set up a cutting board here, a glass cutting board, and the smooth side is up instead of what I suggested with the baking sheet. But a baking sheet, same deal, right? This just kind of lets you see a little bit more and more contrast, I thought. So anyways, in terms of the length of what I'm dealing with here, this baking sheet is 44 centimeters long. And actually, I'm going to go ahead with the official measurement that you guys will write down. Let's go with 42 because I'm going to go a little bit further down when I drop the fluid. It's not going to be at the very top because that would result in it actually just falling off the edge. And then for the height, I'm looking at 19 centimeters. So 19 centimeters high and 42 centimeters long is what I'm looking at for measurements here. So you can write that down in your observations table. We're going to start. We're going to be testing a few things. Chocolate syrup, right there. Vegetable oil, right here. And the last thing that we'll be testing will be water. I think we'll try water as well. So let's start off with the chocolate syrup. I'm going to fill this funnel is what I'm going to be using, and I'm going to go close to the top of the funnel, so lots of chocolate syrup will go in there. Yeah, it's a little bit of a waste, but honestly, this has been in my fridge for months and months and months and hasn't been used very much, so I think we're safe. All right, so I'm going up to there, which is about 60 mils. I'm going to try to go around the same spot every time, so this ends up being something that we keep the same between all trials. We would call that a controlled variable because we're trying to keep it the same each time we do the experiment. Okay, so I'm going to go right up here. Ready, set, go. And you can look at the time of when I started this to when it reaches the end. And that will tell you how long it took. So I'm just going to hold this here. Put paper towel right there to try to limit the mess a bit as it comes down. And stop. Okay, we're done that trial. So I'm going to clean this off, refresh everything, and we're going to try something else. Oh, was that ever a mess? Now we're going to go on to trial 2 where we're going to be using vegetable oil. So I'm going to pour again the same amount into my funnel. This one's going to be obviously a lot quicker. You know what? I'm going to cheat. And here's how I'm going to cheat to make cleanup easier. I'm going to put a plate underneath.
I knew you were going to do that, Dad.
That's my daughter. She said she knew I was going to do that. Okay, so I am a little bit not as high now. So I actually am going to put a plate underneath this part to make it all even Steven. So now it's the same height difference both ways. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're done. So we can look at the time signatures for this, be able to tell how long it actually took. But there's that trial. I'm going to change my mind. We're not going to do water. We're going to use soap instead. Okay, so here we go. We're going to be using Palmolive I'm going to take the same amount on here. I did not clean up the plate because, hey, I'm going to put soap in it anyways. So now I'll have lots of soap. Let's see how long this takes. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom, it's done. That's the end right there. Okay, very last thing we're going to try is I am going to do water just for kicks. I'm using a little bit of food coloring in the water so that we can see it. I did not clean up the soap. I'm going to do that all later. This is just kind of like a extra. Let's just see how fast water is in comparison trial. So here we're putting in some purple food coloring so we can get a nice contrast. We'll pour this in. Okay.
A 1, 2, and a 3.
Oh, are you going to count me down, Harlow? Let's go. 3. Do you want to do 3, 2, 1, go?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
And done. That was quick.
Quicker than the others.
Okay.
It looks like moon.
Yeah, crazy colors. It's all over the place. All right, well, that's it.